Hi there, Derek Soltis, Law Office of Patel, Soltis & Cardenas. I just want to quickly go over with you what kind of debts are forgivable in bankruptcy. You have credit card debts, medical debts, stuff related to a car accident as long as it's not DWI related, leases and contracts. Let's say you fell behind on your rent and you want to move out. Yes, that can be forgiven in bankruptcy. Promissory notes, business related debt. You can actually, if more than 50% of your debt is non-consumer debt, you can file for bankruptcy no matter how much money you make. You should really talk to an attorney about that before you file, just to make sure that you fit in those categories. But we've had somebody who had over $180,000 in student loans related to their upper degree able to file for bankruptcy and get rid of all their credit card debt. They weren't able to get rid of their student loans. However, their student loans, because they were for a professional degree, allowed them to get out from underneath the rest of their credit card debt they ran up while basically going to school. So it kind of helped a little bit. Let's see, I mentioned promissory notes. Pretty much anything that's specifically not disallowed from being forgiven can be forgiven in bankruptcy. Even like taxes. Some people say, oh, I can't get rid of my taxes. Well, if your taxes are over 3 years old, there's a bunch of laws wrapped around that, but just think of it this way. If your taxes were declared and it's past 3 years, talk to an attorney. They may be able to be forgiven in bankruptcy. Stuff younger than 3 years, not likely to be forgiven. Anything related to fraud, as mentioned earlier, DWI is not being able to be forgiven. But if you file a Chapter 13, some of the stuff that's not forgivable in a Chapter 7 is going to be able to be forgiven in a Chapter 13. So basically it gets to be fairly complicated, and going over the entire list here doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you're worried about what's forgiven and what's not forgivable in bankruptcy, talk to an attorney. We have these consults for free all the time. You can give us a call at 201-256-1805 or email us at info@focuslaw.com. Our website is focuslaw.com. Oh yeah, alimony, child support, not forgiven in bankruptcy. However, you may be able to get out of the attorney's fees if you had a big, long divorce, cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Have seen it, and that may be able to be discharged in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. So there's lots of different things that are and aren't forgivable. I'm going to try and include a more cleaner list underneath this, and some contacts and stuff you can see. We'll also basically go over ways we can do a credit pull for you to see where you actually stand, what's actually showing up on your credit report. And we'll also talk about ways you can repair your credit after all this is done. All the links should be provided here. Once again, give us a call, 201-256-1805. Ask for me by name, Derek Soltis. I will answer any of your bankruptcy questions I can. If I don't know the answers, I will find an attorney who can. You have a good day. Thanks. I forgot to mention, you can have your home loan forgiven in bankruptcy, your car loans forgiven in bankruptcy, but you don't get to keep them if you don't make your payments on them. Chapter 13 is something we use all the time to stop sheriff sales. However, it doesn't mean just because you get rid of the debt, like that you're no longer responsible for it, that you don't have to pay it off. You have to pay it off if you want to keep your house. There's ways to cram down the value of the property. Same thing with cars. At the end of the day, you have to pay at least market value for everything. Once again, have any questions, 201-256-1805. Thank you. Have a good day.